Thought I'd do a video today of comparing the grip frames on the square butt Anaconda and the round butt Anaconda. I know I'd seen some comments on some other videos that were wondering what they look like. So now you get a chance to see the differences. And I can tell you that the grips off of the square butt will fit on the round butt. And I'm going to put these rubber grips on there in just a minute. Now the round butt grip on the square butt Anaconda is not going to work. As you can see, you've got a big thing on there. It actually is a round butt revolver now. I know a long time ago they just kind of cut the edge off of the old ones, but it looks a lot like the 629 Smith, 629 Deluxe 3-inch Smith. Even the grips, if you have one, you know, you can compare them to that, and it looks a lot like those grips. Same shape. The scales on them is a little bit different. The checkering, of course, it's Smith and not Colt. But the same basic shape. And these things suck just as bad as the ones on the 629 Smith. They're very painful to shoot full magnum loads out of. And I'd rather have a nice set of Hogue Bantam grips for this thing, but there's no such thing. Hogue apparently don't think it's necessary to make any, and that's fine. But what I'm going to do is get me a set of the rubber grips that come off of the square butt Anaconda, and I'm going to have to take this off camera to put them on. And that way I can actually shoot this thing with some full power loads without a whole lot of pain. But there you go. It does fit. Now you kind of got a groove in the back, but it does work, and it will hold down the pain. I love to shoot 44 Magnum. I don't like a lot of pain with it. And I know there's a lot of people that love Altamont grips, and they're beautiful. They really are. But they are horrible to shoot. Very painful, especially in 44 Magnum. I don't know if you can buy a better looking set of grips than Altamont today. But for a Smith, I'd rather have the old school grips any day. They knew how to make them. They didn't take shortcuts, and they made them comfortable to shoot whatever the revolver was chambered in, and made a huge difference. But until I get back from the range, I'm going to go ahead and put a set of my Python grips on this, which I don't particularly care for these either, and I think they're Altamont too. I don't have any of the factory grips on the Python, the 2-inch or the 4-inch. because I tried shooting this one with these on there, and they're just as bad as the round butt grips. So I just left the rubber grips on them. If they ever make a set of good wood grips for an Anaconda, you know, I'll buy them and put them on here. But if not, it'll just live its life with rubber, because I like to shoot heavy loads out of this. This is a big gun, and it needs to shoot 44 Magnum. This one, you know, I'm good with shooting 44 special, but whenever you got a razor at the end cutting into your hand, I'd rather not shoot it at all. So this will be a lot more comfortable. I'll be able to shoot some heavy loads and whatever I want. So next time I go to the range, this is what I'm going to do. I may go ahead and order me a set of these, because obviously nobody's interested in making a set. So, but if they ever do, I'll buy them. Like I said, Hogue Bantam grips like they make for the K-frame would be great on this. It would be perfect. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But until then, this is what I'll have to live with. And I'll take them off when I get back from the range and clean it up and then put the Ultimates on there, because they look great. They're very good looking grips. They're just not very useful as far as shooting 44 Magnum. Just thought I'd do a little short video, and so you can take a look at the different grip frames. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day.